Ah, yes. There's finally hope in Britain, people. Guys, welcome to the channel. And the evil conservatives have been defeated. The brave communists from the left party are now taking over. And they are coming out of the jungles of Central and South America where they were fighting capitalism. Yes, they're revolutionary. And they will now take over and bring Britain to a new land of hope and prosperity. And if you believe all of that crap, I have a lot more for you. But guys, since we're here, welcome to the channel. And what is it that really happened? Nothing at all. Nothing at all will change. If you were angry that your favorite politician lost, then rest assured nothing will change. If you have hope because you are believing that, yes, Labour, finally the working people have a chance. Sorry to tell nothing. No, it is all the exact same thing. There will be no change here whatsoever. Probably things will continue to get worse as they are trending, as you basically cannot avoid given everything that's going on. But hey, at least some people, half the country, have this false sense of hope, as in, yes, we did it. We beat those conservatives. Were they really conservative, these people? Rishi, whatever his name is, Rishi Sunak, right? Billionaire married to another billionaire that was not even residing apparently because she paid no taxes whatsoever. She comes from an extremely wealthy Indian family. Apparently, they don't pay a single damn buck. Nothing. Not a penny. Why? Because she doesn't live there. Well, wait a minute. Isn't she married to the prime minister of the fucking country? How come you don't live there? You raise a family. You're married to the man. We all see that you live there. No, my heart remains in India. That's the excuse as to why I don't pay a damn cent. Meanwhile, you are getting stripped and fleeced and ripped to pieces every chance they get. So now these are the guys that have been defeated, and we now have the commies taking over. Yes, the brave Communist Party of Labour led by Keir Starmer. This is what he has to say.
We did it!
Yes! Yes, you did it, man!
You campaigned for it, you fought for it, you voted for it, and now it has arrived. Change begins now.
Change begins now, meaning not a damn thing will change. Don't worry. I mean, seriously, if you were worried about this changing anything, relax. I mean, it would be nice to see a change for the better, but rest assured, nothing at all will change with this one. At least in terms of the direction in which everything is going, at least in terms of who is being benefited by the policies, who's getting ripped to pieces, who's getting screwed over. If you think this guy will do anything at all for the working class in UK, you're fucking out of your goddamn mind. You have no idea what this guy stands for.
And it feels good, I have to be honest. 4.5 years of work changing the party. This
wasn't it 14 years that they was all a Tory government?
is what it is for. A changed Labour Party, ready to serve our country, ready to restore Britain to the service of working people.
It's sad because there's people, honestly, that, I mean, look at the thumbs. There's quite a bit there. There's there's people that believe this bullshit. 19-year-old lady here. Yeah, well, you're basically a teenager. 14 years of my life of conservative rule. Thank God, I finally see a change. You saw a change already in less than 24 hours? This happened yesterday. What are you even talking about? You haven't seen any change, and trust me, you won't see a damn thing change. I hope the Tories are further investigated for all the corruption they've been. Oh, yeah. This woman, she will start paying right now. Yes, of course she will. No, but yes, think that. Let's hope they do a better, fairer job, of course. Well, let's see what he has to say.
And across our country, people will be waking up to the news, relieved that a weight has been lifted,
I feel
a
it, man.
burden finally removed from the shoulders of this great nation. And now we can look forward again, walk into the morning, the sunlight of hope, pale at first, but getting stronger through the day.
Yeah, he's not even good. He's kind of dumb. I mean, yes, we're walking towards the light. What is it that this guy is all about? Let's check him in Wikipedia. Just basic idea what he stands for. All right, barrister. Sir, he's Sir. Oh yes, he's basically like Che Guevara fighting in the jungles of Africa. You know, starting a rebellion. Sir Keir Starmer. The liberals, the left, think that they want anything. Private school, yeah, of course. What else would you see here? Okay. Typical stuff so far. Direction of public. Right. Shadow portfolios. Referendum advocated. Starmer advocated for a referendum on the Brexit withdrawal agreement. Ah, yes, of course, of course. What else? What else? What else would he do? Yes, he's more of a policies. By 2022, Starmer had dropped most of the socialist policies he advocated during his leadership's run, including pledges made to nationalize water and energy, scrap tuition fees, and defend free movement within the EU. Yeah, basically he's not what he... Right, policies. Starmer tenure has seen the party move close towards the political center. Exactly what I just told you. Nothing changes. All these two people are exactly the same. You think there's any difference between this man and this other guy that you now have? Really? You think there's any difference, that he will make any significant change? It will just be smokescreen, and people 6 months from now will start kind of realize, oh, we're being screwed over. Yes, right. Oh, this is going to be good. Israel condemns Hamas terrorism. The actions by Hamas does nothing for Palestinians. The Israelis must always have the right to defend the people. Yes, of course. That would be, yes, stopping the bombing of refugees would not be reasonable. Yeah, everything should, sure. Jesus Christ, man. It is. People fall for this. They thought there's a big change here. Political positions, personal. Let's check like personal. Starmer is a pescatarian. It's like a Protestant. No, he just eats fish as meat. And his wife is a vegetarian. Of course she is. They raise their children as vegetarians until they're 10 years old. Oh, so he's an idiot as well. Yes, raising a child until 10, vegetarian. And the wife, well, being a nurse, obviously she's not. That is one of the most stupid things you can do. You're just doing an unnecessary amount of harm to a child, not giving them a full diet, which would include meat. Vegetarian children that is not a thing that any smart person does. No difficulty, Starmer said, radio interview. If elected prime minister, he would avoid working after 6 p.m. on Fridays in order to observe Sabbath. Dinners, okay, so he's Jewish, and spend time with his family. Sabbath, also called Sabbos, is a Jewish day of rest. Starmer is an atheist. Oh, yeah, dear God. So he's a Jewish atheist. He chose to take a solemn affirmation rather than an oath of allegiance to the monarch. Yeah, it's not an oath, it's a solid affirmation. This is typical from the most slimy, shitty, snaky politicians of, I'm not taking an oath, I'm just having a solid affirmation. Dude, you're a fucking Sir, if I read that correctly. Sir Keir Starmer. A solid, okay. It's just, you're being mocked. Do you realize how you're being mocked and treated as a fool by someone that does this sort of thing? Said that he does not believe in God. Oh, more of the atheist stuff in God, but believes in the power of faith. He and his family occasionally attend liberal synagogue and he's saying in 2022 that his children are being brought up to know Jewish faith. And back, okay, the guy is Jewish, does not seem to, for whatever reason, want to say so. He says he's a Jewish atheist, and he's a center socialist, and he's not oath but a solemn affirmation. And as I just said, this guy will not change anything. This is an establishment guy. This is your well-connected establishment dude that is now replacing this other well-connected establishment dude and will continue to run you over and mow what's left of the middle class. So guys, if you want to prepare for what's happening, not only in Britain but all over the world, because this is not exclusive to UK. We're all this is maybe a little bit more embarrassing than you would hope in your country, and honestly, this is something where you're glad that this is not affecting the overall European Union politics that are now going more towards the right, as you see in France, as you see with Meloni in Italy, and many other, and the big change towards what is now called the extreme far right. Now, yes, that's what we call reasonable people. Anyone that has any common sense left, anyone that is like me, in my case, I'm more of a center conservative type of guy. I'm called a far right. I would be extreme far right. We're basically, yes, the worst ever. It's not us. It's them that have moved everything so much towards the left. And it's not like the Che Guevara, Cuba, North Korea kind of. No, it's more of a, it's more of a business side of evil left politics, mostly on the social sphere of things, trying to bring down our basic core values, such as family, such as capitalism, such as risk, reward, and paying for what you actually do, and not ripping people off as these guys so enjoy doing, while pretending to be left or liberal or pretending to be more conservative. Not a goddamn thing changes with these people. They support this messed up, evil, globalist establishment that just looks to enslave most people just for the benefit of a very tiny, very powerful global elite. Guys, if you want to prepare for all of this, I strongly recommend you get Surviving the Economic Collapse and Street Survival Skills. My books available in the links there below. Have an awesome day. Take care.